one great guiding principle that we all live under in this country, and that's freedom. And without diversity and respect for those who are different, we don't have freedom. That's what is at issue here. And the passion that's been shown here tonight by the speakers reinforces that feeling in me. There have been several comments made tonight and earlier that some members of this council, and I'm being one of them, have been silent on this matter. And there's been emails that I have received assuming that I condone certain things or assuming something else about me. So I think the public deserves an explanation from me. I was not at the Rainbow Lounge, and I didn't until I read it in the paper. Shortly after it happened, there were comments made in the newspapers by our police chief. And since then, I've received comments from all over the country, emails. Some of them quite disrespectful. And some of them comments that are certainly not prideful for the gay community. But I view my job up here as a judge. I view my job to vote on taking action that the council can take action on. And I don't know how my other council members handle it, but I want to know all the facts, and I want to make sure I have them straight before I make comments about things, before I put out a position that I put forward as a member of this council. So I have remained silent. I have no problem with a full and complete investigation. I think that's crucial, and that is something that the mayor has asked for and that we're undertaking now. So please don't take my silence as a statement position by me. You know, every chance I get, I go down to the police training academy when a cadet class is graduating. I don't make them all, but I've made most of them since I've been on this council. And one thing I hear the chief of police say at every graduation ceremony to the cadets is, you must respect every person in this city, including the person you may be arresting, including a suspected criminal. You must respect everyone, and everyone deserves your respect. And I too am shocked and saddened, as one of the speakers says, if that did not happen at the Rainbow Lounge. Those policemen are taught to respect everyone. I can't speak for the TABC officers, I don't know, but the policemen in this city are taught to respect everyone. If that did not happen, we need to take some action.
That's the problem.
Now, I don't know when we're going to find out and get the final report on this thing. Some of the things I've heard tonight have been very chilling and very shocking, particularly from the gentleman who was there and took notes. So we have got to get to the bottom of this thing. We have over 4,600 employees in this city. A great number of those are city policemen, police officers. But they're human beings like all of us in this room. And sometimes some of them are going to misbehave. We have a growing population of lawyers in this country, and I used to be one of them. Some of them are good, and would you believe some of them are not so good. Well, you take any group of people, and let's be careful we don't stereotype because they belong to a group of people. And if we have some bad officers here who made a mistake, or went in with the wrong attitude, or were even malicious, we need to find that out, and we will take action. So I think we have three goals before us. One is to get the facts, and we're working on that. Let's take our time and do it right. When we get the report from the police, let's have it reviewed by the U.S. Attorney's Office. And if that's not sufficient, let's have it reviewed again. The second thing is, if we find that there's something was done wrong, let's take action to punish those who did the wrong things. They know better. The most important thing we've heard tonight is from our good friend Estes Tucker, and that is we need to have healing and reconciliation. We need to take mistakes of the past and learn from them and make better steps in the future. Finally, let me thank all of you for being here. I know for a lot of you, it took a lot of courage to come down here. I know a lot of you have been very frustrated in the several weeks that have now passed. Please don't let the frustration get to you. We'll get to the bottom of this, and we'll get the proper action taken. I don't know what that action may be. I don't know what the results of the investigation may be. And I've sat on this council long enough to know that whatever the results, there will be some who won't agree with it. Whether it be somebody in the police department, whether it be somebody in your community, there will be people who won't agree with them. But that's part of the way society has to work. But I can assure you, there's not anybody on this council that does not want to get to the bottom of this and does not want to take the appropriate action when we get those results. You can just simply look at this council and tell that we are advocates of diversity. I would put this council up against any city council in the United States on the diversity. Just look at us.
Yeah.
Right? So we respect each other because we respect diversity, and we respect the freedom, and we respect the hard work each of our council members up here do. And I think we respect all the hard work that our police officers do.
Oh, yeah.
Some of them hadn't acted properly,
Right at once.
and we will take action.
Number one.
Thank you very much for coming.
Yeah. Yeah.